Everybody give me 1 second. I gotta let my dog in the room. Hold on. Oh, are you coming in? Come on. Go climb up on the baby's bed and go to sleep. Go climb up on the baby bed. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Marky, good morning, 420 growers. I'm Jelly as my snowplow site sits idle. We are supposed to get some of this, but then it went south of delay. Oh, you missed it. Samara, good morning. Hounds, good morning. Irish Marie, good morning. How is everybody? So we got like a foot of, about a foot, maybe more. It's definitely more than a foot, I believe. Hey Pop Trauma, good morning. The picture in my tag this morning, that is my front yard. That is my front yard. Hey Irish gal, good morning, Remy. So yeah, that's my front yard. I actually took like 3 pictures this morning. So let me screen share for you guys. So you guys, for all the people that don't get to have snow, let me screen share so you guys can see if I can do it. Let me see. I don't want to show you guys the one I have as my clip. Let's see. I'm not watching chat, so for anybody that's just coming in, good morning. But there's a couple of things that I actually want to talk about this morning. So, all right, here's one. Let's see. Let me screen share. So these are my cars. If that shows you guys, that's the cars. And let me stop. And go to the next one. It's yesterday, during the snowstorm, my brother-in-law decided to go out in the storm, and he ended up totaling his car. He slid off the road and hit a tree. He and his son are okay, but the airbags deployed, and yeah, and his car is totaled. I don't know why he was out in the snowstorm. I'm not even going to go there. But yeah, so that was interesting yesterday. But this is my driveway. This is one of my cars that we hide under the tree. This is my mom's actual car. But we hide it under the tree, but it just kind of shows you what the driveway is. Right here is my road, which never gets plowed till last because I live in the woods. So I'm always the last to get plowed out. But I have nowhere to go. So I am good. How much did you get, Ems? Did you get over a foot too? Hey Denise, good morning. We're still getting slammed. It's a total whiteout right now. Really? I don't know what time it stopped. I was up pretty late and it was coming down like a whiteout come down, but when I woke up this morning, it was done. I don't know if I'm supposed to get more or not. I don't know. Good morning, Ninny. You got 10 inches? Yeah, we definitely got hit pretty good. Hold on. I gotta deal with my dog for 1 second. Hold on. He's being a pain in the boot. I don't know why he's not downstairs with his dad. It's like he knows I'm going live. So every time I go live, I don't know what it is, but every time I go live, both the dogs act up. They're like, oh, mom's live. We're going to deal with this. Captain Obvious, good to see you. No snow, 68 here today. Oh, must be nice. I would love that. I know a couple of people are like jealous because they live down south and they only see snow in pictures, and I'm like, I'll trade with you. You want to trade? I'll trade. Captain Obvious, it's not that wet snow. No, it's heavy snow. It is absolutely heavy. Luckily, my landlord is a lifesaver. I have a very, very long driveway, and my husband obviously cannot snowplow right now. He cannot do any of that stuff. So I messaged my landlord, which lives right down the street from me. He's going to come plow my driveway. And then I'm going to put my son to work, and he's going to shovel the walkways and the stairways. And then I'm going to have him shovel a circle because my little dog, Woo Woo, he loves the snow. He'll go right out, and it's over his head. But he'll barrel right through the snow, and he'll do somersaults, he'll roll, he'll stick his face in snow piles. My big dog, Dino, is not a fan of snow. So if it's too deep, he will not go out. So we literally have to go in the backyard and we have to shovel out a big, huge circle. So he'll go out and use the bathroom. 16 more inches by tomorrow morning on top of what we already had. Ouch, Ems. I hope you don't have to go out. I hope you can stay home and stay safe. Dino and I can relate. Yes. So another thing that I wanted to talk about with all of you, as you know, I got monetized yesterday. And thank you everybody that super chatted yesterday. I love it. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. But because I got monetized, that also means that there is ads being put onto my videos. Now, I did not put the ads on. YouTube did. It was kind of like a check, yes, check, yes, 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 yes. So I did all that. Well, I had somebody message me yesterday in my bigger views, the lives that I did with the bigger views, like my Subs Life Matter one. There was 18 ads right in the beginning. 18 ads. So there is tons of ads, and I know for me that would bother the heck out of me. Hey Nari, good morning. I know that it would bother the heck out of me. I have YouTube Red, so I don't deal with the commercials. I don't even see them. Hey, Two Tacos. We're just chit chatting in the snow. How are you? So today I am going to be doing a lot of YouTube videos and doing a lot of reading to try to minimize my commercials, because I'm sorry, that's way too many commercials. So if you are watching my videos on the replay and you are just sick of seeing commercial after commercial, I apologize. I will be fixing it. I just need everybody to bear with me. So I cannot, Samara. She did? I don't see it. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube side. Oh, Irish Gal, I see it now. Thank you, Irish Gal. Thank you for letting me know, Samara. I was on the StreamYard side because I was screen sharing. I didn't go back to my YouTube side. I have premium and it's worth it. It really is, Nari. I think I pay $11.99 a month, but I like it because I don't get to see commercials. But the creator still gets whatever. Gets paid, I guess, for the commercials, like you watch them. And that's why I love you as a mod, Samara. You're so good. All my mods are good. So yes. So I just like the YouTube Red. I just do. Just because I can't handle ads. That's why I don't have cable. Because when you have cable, there's a commercial every 10 minutes, and you just want to get to the show. That's why I did away with cable forever ago, and I have my Fire Stick. And now you can watch everything without sometimes, like Hulu has commercials and stuff, but for the most part, I don't see commercials anymore. So, other than that, I know last night was absolutely crazy. I am not even caught up. I don't know if you guys are caught up. Are you guys over it? I don't think people should be over it. I think that people should be over it to a point. The 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 going at people, I'm over that. But the cause and the reason, I'm not over. But I think that, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, obviously, St. Jude has been contacted by more than enough people, right? And obviously, people are still calling because the number got put out last night. So I'm sure they're going to get a lot more calls this morning. And obviously, Diane is not willing to show receipts. I just think everybody should calm down, in my opinion, calm down and just see where it unfolds. Do I think that everybody should still be there for the children and that wonderful mother that is going through so much right now? I saw her on Molly's channel yesterday, totally heartbroken. My prayers and thoughts go out to her and her son. She is definitely a warrior mom. So I am totally for, supporting her and supporting the children at St. Jude. But I think that now it's kind of like turned into, a bash fest of people. If you don't agree, I don't want you around. If you don't agree, I don't want you around. And that's from both sides. Both sides. And I don't know. Um, because there's a lot of people that are not speaking up about it. There's a lot of people that are not giving their opinion on who they believe and who they don't believe. But there is a lot of people, you can't demand receipts from others and not hold yourself to the same standard. I have to agree with that, Nari. I really do. Um, I can't say I don't disagree. You can't do that. You can't be the show receipts or it didn't happen person. Um, and that was a famous quote. You can't do that and then not follow through. I totally agree. But I don't want I don't want to be the channel. I'm sure everybody just wants a channel to go to that this is not being discussed. I know there has to be because I know for me, I feel that way. So I don't want to be on this bandwagon. I don't even want to call it a bandwagon because it makes me feel bad. Because for me and my thought process, it's about the kids. And so hearing bandwagon, it feels like I'm taking away from the children. Does that make sense? So, but I want to give you guys a place where you guys can get away from the craziness for a little while, where it's not, oh, another live talking about the same thing that everybody else is talking about. Am I knocking people for talking about it? I'm not. So let's clarify that. I am not knocking people for speaking on it. I'm not knocking people from anything that they're trying to do. I think that this did need to be brought to light. I think that Diane should have shown the receipts, and I don't think it would have been as big as it is. But I just feel like now it's like you can't keep talking about, St. Jude and receipts. And I think it's moved away from that now. I think it's more now who you support. And what does it matter who people are going to support who they want. Hey, Sonia. And it's really sad because of all of this, you're actually seeing friendships breaking up. What is this guy doing? Sorry, I'm looking out my window. What is going on? Oh, okay. Never mind. Good morning. Hey, Mods, chatters. Hope you're all well. Are behaving? Well, we're trying to behave. St. Jude returned 27,000 in donations from a YouTube super chat because people complained about it. The story in the wall, Saint Journal. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I have my opinion. I do. I have my opinion. And I am the one person that speaks out all the time about everybody should have an opinion. Everybody deserves an opinion. As soon as you push that live button, it makes everybody, hey, Rolls, mate. Good to see you. Hey, Lady Beekeeper. Um, Lady Beekeeper, my heart goes out to you. You've been taking a lot of hits lately, and it's never nice to see people get attacked. It really isn't. So my heart goes out to you. But anyways, um, I am one that says if you hit the live button, you are subject to have people have an opinion, whether it's good or bad. As long as they do it respectfully, they should have the right. I am also the same person that thinks that sometimes you don't have to give your opinion. Sometimes it's better to not give your opinion, where you have to kind of pick and choose when you give your opinion. I'm kind of both. And right now, I think it's safer for me not to give my opinion on it, whether how I feel. I mean, I have been vocal in chats, but the way I've been vocal in chats lately since my mess up, it's been about the children. Every comment has been about the children. And that one I will stand firm on, and that's the one I will give my opinion on. As far as who's better than who likes who should be attacked this week or that, today or tomorrow, that's where I'm staying out of it. I agree, everyone is entitled to an opinion. I don't think much of the attackers, so I'm not bothered. Thank you, anyways. Well, yeah, you're a strong person, Lady Beekeeper, and I think you can handle your own. But it is hard. It is hard, especially when you care about somebody or you like somebody and you watch them be attacked. And that comes from both sides. I'm sure Diane supporters, people that support Diane, this isn't easy for them. Just as much as it's not easy for the people that are not supporting her and decided to have a voice about this and come out and they're being attacked. I'm sure it's not easy for those people either. And that's why I choose to not have an opinion on that. The only opinion I'll have is about the children. It really is. Because that's what matters. That was the reason for all of this. And I just think, like I said, I just think it's moved. Not moved. I know it's still about the children, but it just seems like it's kind of moved. It's still uncomfortable, I guess, with a couple of people I do think well of. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure because not everybody's gonna is agreeing. And it's just sad to see people that you care about or people that you have talked to in chats and became you know and enjoyed them. Gentlemen, you can have an opinion about it. I know, but at what cost though, Samara? That's how I'm thinking. Do I want to be in the line of fire because I want to have an opinion? And I feel like when I give my opinion, I don't do it bashing. I don't. I give my opinion and I don't bash anybody in the process. But I do, but at what cost? Even when you do it correctly and nice and just have your opinion, you get, you get, do you want to be silenced? Absolutely not. I don't want to be silenced. I think I have a right. I mean, okay, I see this is where it gets tricky because people say, how can you have a right when you didn't donate? Okay, on that subject, on the donation part, I don't have a say. But I should be able to have a an opinion or a say in what I heard with my own ears. Somebody say they were giving to a charity 100% of the profit. Now that's a big argument. A lot of people are saying Diane has never said 100%. I know with my own ears, and I can only say with my own ears, I don't think she's done it every time she goes live. No. But has she said 100% of the profit? Yes. And if anybody watched last night, her Google Meet, that's a prime example right there. There was a part where they were talking about her PayPal. And she sat there and said, I have never put out my PayPal. Never, ever, ever. I don't put out my PayPal. I've never. And somebody in the chat, in that phone call, spoke up and said, well, it was the time you were demonetized. And she comes back and she says, oh, yeah, well, I did it that one time. But you just got done saying you've never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever put your PayPal out there. Ever. And then when somebody, reminds you, well, what about that time you were demonetized? It was, oh, well, I did do it that time. Just once. Good morning, Mr. Positive. So maybe, she's saying she has never said 100%. I know with my own ears, I heard at least a couple of times that 100% of whatever live she was doing was going to St. Jude. So maybe you did say it. I know there's a lot of people saying she absolutely never said that. She never said 100%. She has. Am I going to say she said it every single time? No. Jenna, that was a ploy to make others think she's forgetful. Okay, Irish gal. Yeah, maybe. I heard it myself. Wendy said it as well. I mean, I know a lot of us have said it. And now that's why people think that she's been removing videos. They're thinking that she's removing videos of the ones where she absolutely talks about one, donations, because she says she never said that. She absolutely has said donations. And she's absolutely said in certain lives that 100% of the donations go to St. Jude. And people think those are the videos she's removing. Can I say that? I don't know. I don't know. And then, like last night, being in shoot the porch. I'll call it the porch. When I was in the porch, I saw a lot of people say, "We called St. Jude, and they told us this, 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 and this." Then there was the other people that said, "We called St. Jude, and we couldn't get anything." Now, does that necessarily mean the people that got this are wrong compared to the people that said they called and got nothing? I don't think either one is wrong. I think it depends on the representative you're speaking to. I know a lot of people saying St. Jude would never give that information. Well, sometimes representatives don't follow the rules like they're supposed to. So you can't say it's a plain out lie. They're lying. There's no way St. Jude told them that. You don't know. You weren't on the call. You weren't there. You weren't on the call. All you can do is, if you really want to know, call yourself. And that is what the porch was trying to say last night. You don't have to believe the lady that was on that phone call. Like she said, I have no reason to lie. You don't have to believe me. If you want to know, then call. That was all a lie. Nobody got any information. Someone checked it out. It's a lie. Well, I mean, but you know what? I was kind of thinking last night because there's this big thing on what St. Jude is told and what St. Jude hasn't. I was like, why doesn't somebody do a phone call live? I mean, why not? You can mute when you have to give your name. You can mute when you have to give Diane's name. But everybody else can hear everything else that representative said. Now, everybody would have a fit saying, you can't record people, blah, blah, blah. But maybe we could put it to bed. So it's not, this is a lie, that's a lie. Do the phone call on a live. Do a phone call on the live and see what we get. Do we get nothing or do we get what these people said? It is kind of hard to know who's lying. I absolutely agree, Petty Princess. Right now, it is. It is. And that's not shade to any side. That's not shade to nobody. But right now, this cyclone that is going on, you don't know who's telling the truth or not. You're not on that phone. You don't know what St. Jude is telling them is, what they're telling us, St. Jude said. That person would lose her job, Jenna. And she might. If that person did not follow protocol and gave information that they shouldn't have because they didn't follow protocol, she should lose her job. But you do see it sometimes. You do see that people will have a heart or people will feel bad. So they'll bend the rules a little, like on an ultrasound. I went to go get an ultrasound once. And the ultrasound tech is never supposed to tell you. The doctor has to tell you, right? Oh, I know you want to go home to tacos. The doctor is supposed to tell you if they see anything wrong. But I have literally laid there, had an ultrasound, worried about the outcome, and that ultrasound tech told me everything looks good. You have nothing to worry about. Because she had a heart. Now, she's not supposed to, but she did. So how do you know that that St. Jude person they were talking to on the phone didn't have a heart and bent the rules? And if you can get that on recording and that person bent the rules, then maybe that person should lose their job because they're not following St. Jude's rules. But I can't say that that woman on the porch or the other people that called, I cannot say they're liars. I wasn't listening. I wasn't there. Simple question, Jenna. Diane claims she cares about this community. Why is she putting us, all of us and her friends, even through this? That's a question I've even asked. I don't get it. Lady Beekeeper, I don't. Because, I used to be very supportive of Diane. You guys all know this. I don't take my lives down. Hey, Cassie. I'm with you. I'm waiting to see. I need more info. I am more upset with Diane's attitude and her asking the mother to take down the video. Exactly, Cassie. That's what I'm more upset about. Is Diane's actions and her messaging that woman, that mother, that did a video about her son on her own channel, and you have the galls to message her and say, take it down because you don't like the comments in her comment section. But if everybody remembers correctly, because I know we forget, there was a time that Wendy V did a clip. Everybody remember that? And Diane messaged Wendy V and asked her to take the video down because she didn't like the messages in the comment section. And everybody had a fit because Wendy did her a solid. as I remember. I could be wrong. I love Wendy V, and she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she did her a solid, or let her be a mod or something, where she was able to remove comments she didn't like. And all the other creators had a freak out because they were like, well, you're a clip channel. We should be allowed to. I don't remember it all, but I do remember that part. So, am I shocked that Diane messaged this poor woman because she didn't like what they were saying in the comment section? It doesn't shock me. It just doesn't. Is it wrong? It is. But as far as why Diane's doing this, I don't know, because I used to be very supportive of Diane. I mean, I don't take my videos down where I've talked about that she does wonderful for this community and she cares about this community. And I can't tell you how many times she's pulled this community together when it counted, when a family needed something. I always did that. So why she's not doing it now, I don't know. Wait, what video? What mother? Her name is Blue Ridge, I believe. She was on Molly's yesterday. She actually went on panel with Molly. She has a channel. She has a little boy that has cancer. It's a very rare cancer. He only has a 30% survival rate. She did a video basically saying that it was really hard for her to watch this fight about St. Jude. It was just really hard for her because this is her reality. She counts on that money for her son to be able to get um his treatments and stuff. So she politely asked that Diane show the receipts. Not even to the community. She even said, "I don't even care. You can show Wendy. Just show somebody. Show somebody the receipts." She didn't mean the whole community. She didn't care. But she just wanted her to show a darn receipt because this is her reality. This is her reality. And it was heartbreaking and it was very touching. And this mother is such a warrior. And my heart goes out to her. Well, it wasn't necessarily what she said in the video, it was the comments. And Wendy, excuse me, Diane, I guess, messaged Blue Ridge and asked her to take the video down because she did not like what was being said in the comment section. Blue Ridge basically said, "I'm not taking the video down. I'm not. And you have some balls, pretty much, to even write me and ask me to." So I'm really glad that this mother is standing up, and because it ain't about the tit for tat with her. You can tell with the Blue Ridge, it's not about all this bickering back and forth about all of that. It's about these children that are fighting day in and day out for their lives. And these parents watching their children that they brought into this world being in pain day in and day out. And they have to sit in a hospital and not enjoy the laughter. And instead, it's cries of pain and discomfort, you know? And she just, St. Jude, even though she doesn't go to St. Jude is affiliated. So St. Jude has helped her family. St. Jude has helped many families. And that's what is important to Blue Ridge. She doesn't care about this bickering stuff. Hounds. Receipts are needed from 2018 through 2020. Yeah. The girl is so young herself. Well, Diane underestimated her. Absolutely, Sonia. She is a force to be reckoned with. But when you're a mother of a child that is sick, and they're warriors. They're warriors, and she is a warrior. It is sad, Two Tacos. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And it's heartbreaking to see that yesterday she was in the hospital yesterday. When she did the video, I think she was home, but don't quote me because the first video was just the baby laying on her chest. But yesterday she was in the hospital. And that's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. And like she said, commercials will do St. Jude's, and all these kids are smiling and laughing in all these commercials. And she said, that is so far from the truth. That is not the reality around here. It's just not. The kids are sad. They're crying. They're in pain. The parents are crying. They're sad that, well, they just want their children to get better and lead a productive life. St. Jude research helps to design good treatment models for kids with cancer all over the world. Absolutely, Lady Beekeeper. It is heartbreaking. And to have this woman have to take time out from, yes, her son was napping, and as soon as he woke up, she got off because that is her priority. But this woman came out and asked for you to show receipts. And you didn't. You still didn't. A lot of people thought, okay, Diane's definitely going to show receipts now because Diane cares about people. Diane cares about this community. So, absolutely, Diane's going to show the receipts now. And she didn't. So, again, does she really care about our community? I don't know. I mean, I know last night there was a live and her friends were trying to save face for Diane, which I get. Everybody tries to protect their friends. They were saying, even though Diane's going through all this right now, there was a woman that needed a birthday cake for her son. Okay? Needed a birthday cake for her son. So Diane paid for the birthday cake so her son could have a birthday cake because that's all her son wanted. And I think that's wonderful. But you can pay for a birthday cake for a son because he wants that. But you can't show a mother that has a 6-month-old son, struggling with cancer, and you can't show the receipts. You can try to save face all you want. You can say, oh, she bought a birthday cake. But there is a mother that is sitting there struggling every day to keep her son alive, and all she's asking for is receipts. And you're not even giving them to her. 10 months old. So, really, are we going to do tit for tat? Good morning, Jason. At least when I have had issues, I've gone to my friends, even if it meant losing the friendship. I won't pretend to be okay about stuff I'm not. Yes, friends aren't friends. I agree with that. She doesn't even care if she's showing them to her. She just wanted, yeah, she don't even care if she didn't show the whole community. Why couldn't she show Blue Ridge? But Blue Ridge didn't even want the receipt. She just wanted her to show somebody. Diane. Wendy. Somebody. Show somebody. But you're going to sit on a panel and say, oh, everybody, because Diane bought, and great. I'm glad that she bought this birthday cake for this child. I'm glad that this child's wish is being met because every child's wish should be met. They're innocent children. So don't take my words and act like I'm saying that it's horrible that she bought a cake for this child. I'm not. I think that's great. If this child needed a cake and the mother couldn't afford it and Diane gave it to her, great. But you're using that as Diane is caring And it just shows how much Diane cares. But yet there's a mother with a child that has cancer asking for her to please show somebody. And Diane's like, I'm not showing shit. I mean, because like I said, it's about the children. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to the children. These people gave you money from their hearts because they were under the impression you were giving to the children. I don't care if you were doing 100% or 50% of it, 30% of it, 100% of your teasprings. I don't care. But when these people come to you, and think that you're not doing the right thing, then give them the answers they want. Because you know what? They gave you their money because they felt you were doing the right thing. So do the same favor in return. Birthday cakes, $20. St. Jude's money, thousands. I don't think Diane knows which way to go at the moment. I don't think so either, Pop Drama. I think this is the first time that Diane's ever been hit this hard. Usually she's the one doing the hitting, I mean, she's the drama channel, right? She's the one that goes after people that are being scammers or shady or doing wrong in this community. So usually she's the voice for this community. And right now, she's not the voice of this community. Instead, the community is coming at her to show exactly what she expects everybody else to do. So I don't think she knows what now. Do I think she's super stressed? Yep. But she wouldn't be. If she would have done the right thing right from jump, we wouldn't be here. She wouldn't be stressed out. People wouldn't be fighting. There wouldn't be live after live after live. Everybody knows how this community works. Everybody knows how this community works. So you made this big cyclone when you didn't have to. So part of me, how can I feel bad for her when I think that she did it to herself? If you would have just done the right thing, even if it was, hey, I didn't do it, or hey, I did it, but I only did a little bit. This community is forgiving. They might not be forgiving right away, but eventually they would be. You own your mistakes. They respect you for that. This community respects you. Even if you did wrong, they respect that you own it and that you apologize and you move on and you don't do it again. So, like I said, I'm not trying to bash Diane. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I guess I'm giving my opinion based on the children. And yeah, people might come for me for this. People might do a Google Meet and talk about me just like they talked about everybody else. But I don't care. I don't care. Do it to it. Do it to it. Okay, hounds. Of Diane isn't shady. Why has 12 different alias in 3 different states addresses and been bankrupt twice? Well, what do you mean, Irish Marie? Of Diane isn't shady. Why has 12 different alias in 3 different state addresses and been bankrupt twice? See, and I mean, I don't know if you're talking about Diane because people are digging into her personal life. Do I agree with that? I don't. I don't. I don't think anybody should be digging into her personal life. And if you feel the need to dig into her personal life, I think it needs to stay between you and not the community. Um, can I see people calling St. Jude? Yep. Because that is what's at hand. St. Jude is at what's at hand, and they want to make sure that she donated, and she's not giving the answers. But do I believe that people should be digging into anybody's life? No, I don't. If she decides to be found guilty of this, the law will do what they need to do. D- I don't know if Diane looks up people. I don't know. But either way, I don't care if Diane looks up people, this person looks up people, that people work up people. If that's what you want to do, by all means, that's your prerogative. But I have the right, Irish gal, to say I don't agree with that. I have that right. I would not look somebody up. It's just I just wouldn't. Some people find it okay. They feel like the what she has caused deserves that right to be looked up. I just don't. I don't think anybody deserves to be looked up. I just don't. And that's just my opinion. I'm not shunning anybody for doing it. I know this has torn the community apart. Thank you, Jenna, for having your channel where you are on the side of the children. Absolutely. Thank you, Casey. Jenna, I know, but I personally know one person she looked up. Then that's wrong. If she did that, it's wrong. And I don't think that should happen. Authorities will do that if they feel the need to investigate. I agree, Lady Beekeeper. Totally agree with that. Do you look people up? It's not anyone's business. It's how it goes. If you won't give people answers, they start looking to work out why. I warn this gets dangerous. Transparency is the way out of this. I agree with that, Sonia. I do. Because this is how the community works. I mean, come on. Um, Laura's had that happen. I think Tucker had that happen. I think MFW has had that happen. When something big comes and they're not given the answers, there are people that will dig. But I think it's for the law to do. I don't think it's for us to do. As long as you think there's fraud, if you think there's fraud and you think she's scamming the St. Jude, then by all means contact St. Jude. Give them your information, give them what they need, and then wait. Wait. Just wait. Let St. Jude's do what they need to do. And just wait. Trust me. If something happens to Diane, we're all going to know about it. I'm not into invading people's privacy, Irish Marie. And I think posting that in here, Jenna's chat, is disrespectful to Jenna's channel. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Lady Beekeeper. After Tucker, people won't wait as long as we all did with him. He had months, just made it worse and worse. And you would think people, and from what I know, and I could, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but from what I've heard, Diane was very involved in the Tucker thing, and she watched what happened by Tucker waiting. She watched what happened to Tucker by waiting. But, I said to my friends today that Diane seems very confident. Okay. She seems very confident that she's not doing anything wrong and that, you know, she is going to be vindicated. And I hope that is true. I really do. But if you're so confident and you think that you're going to be vindicated, then why would you cause all this chaos in this community? If you care about this community, why would you cause such chaos when you could have fixed it right from jump? That's the part I don't understand. Hey, Black Velvet, welcome. She should not be doing that either or posting those pictures. Hey, Bailey, good to see you. So I know for me, great question. Thank you, Beth. I mean, those are the questions that I think people should be asking instead of the attacking. We could handle this as a community without attacking. Will there be a ladies' night tonight? If so, it will be interesting for sure. Absolutely. And I know her Google Meet got leaked yesterday, which doesn't shock me. It's happened to a lot of people around here. So you can't cry wolf that your meeting got leaked when you kind of leaked personal stuff on your own channel when you were trying to prove a point. So, but what I found really interesting is when she was sitting there saying, all these people were coming in and becoming members because they thought they were going to get some dirt because they thought that they might catch something or hear Diane lie. And see, that's the part that's going to keep this crazy. You can't sit there and say, you don't like Diane, you don't respect Diane, you think she's a fraud, but then become a member just so you can be part of the drama. But then sit on your panel with your friends and say, you're not into the drama. You sit in your Discord and mind your business. But two of you tried to join her members yesterday. And that's because you want to be part of the drama. That's not about being for the children. That's you contributing to the drama instead of just being a voice for the children. So I thought that was really telling because those people that tried to join her membership last night, it wasn't because they wanted to support the children. It wasn't because they wanted to support Blue Ridge. It was because they wanted to be nosy and be part of the drama. I agree totally, Jenna. That just undermines the whole issue. Stick with the facts. That's all we have to do. Exactly. Exactly. That's it. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I like them both. She banned her paying people from going on Google Meet. Shady as hell. And I heard that too. I heard people were really upset. They were members, and they weren't allowed in. I even heard Diane say, "I kept somebody in, and they're a black diamond." So that means they've been here for a while. If you're gonna do a Google Meet and you're in heat, you need to know who your members are. You need a list. You should have had a list. You should know how long they were members. If they've been members, they should have been allowed in. So that's, bad business on her part because there were people that are members. Now, were they trying to get in because they truly continue to support her or were they getting in? I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't know. But I do where I had to kind of side with them on watching 20 something people become members because it wasn't about the children. It was about wanting to be part of the drama. But say you don't want to be part of the drama. There's two people that I'm speaking of individually, and I'm sure if you watch the Google Meet, you'll know the two people. I really find it funny because one of them has definitely been running around and giving their opinion on Diane, not supporting Diane, not even remotely being on Diane's side. I've seen her in many chats being vocal about how she feels, but yet you try to be a member last night. So why were you becoming a member? Because you wanted to hear the gossip? You wanted to hear what Diane was going to say? So your friends could sit in Discord and you guys could, you know, critique the Google Meet because you absolutely don't support her. You have made that clear in your chats, in the chats, people's chats. So why would you become a member last night? Because those are the people that are losing the focus of what this is about. Those are those people. Those are the people that just want to see the shit show. Those are the people that are not standing up for what this really is about. Those are the people that are standing up saying, I enjoy the shit show. This can all stop if she just show receipts. It blows my mind that she won't. People are hurting, friendships are ending. Geez. Yeah. So, like I said, does she really care about the community? Does she truly care? Because I used to think she did. I have even said it. I think she cared about this community. I think that she cared about the people in this community. And now I'm not. I thought she cared about the children. Now I don't know. Because if you cared about the children, why would you donate to a cause because you care about the children, but not give the children justice and show the receipts so all this crap could stop? Good morning, Stewie. Good to see you. Leaving people in limbo. Yeah. I just don't get it. Especially since Diane is known to have stated 100 times, I am all about proof. If there's no receipts, it never happens, says one thing, does another. And that's what a lot of people have been having an issue with. Because everybody here has a saying. Everybody here, like everybody has picked up on give Jenna Moon a thumbs up or a thumbs down because she likes both, right? Yeah, everybody kind of picks up on everybody's sayings around here. And then usually one sticks. And that one is the one that has stuck with Diane is show the receipts or it didn't happen. Okay, Irish Marie, I won't. And and that's what a lot of people are saying. How is it that you can scream that, be about that, but when it's on you, you can stand there and act like you don't have to do nothing? Now, how would it have been if she was going at somebody for being whatever and they say, I don't have to show you nothing. It's my right and I don't have to show you nothing. Do you know that there would have been a live about that? Like, yes, you do have to show something. You owe the community that. I can see Diane saying that. I just don't get why she's playing so hard. Why? why is she fighting it and digging her heels in? And she says, because I don't have to, because I don't owe anybody anything, but you do. Just like the people you attacked. Yeah, not attacked. Bad word. Sorry. Rewind. Um, the people that you have gone after for what they've done, you always said the community deserves the right to know. Well, the community deserves the right to know. I and part of me wonders if it's part of Diane's thing. Is it going to be like, are they sitting there making a list of everybody that has said something bad about Diane about this or their feelings about this? And then it's going to come out that Diane didn't do anything. And then she gets to go do a live and tell everybody to fuck off, F off. Is that what she's trying to do? Makes me wonder. Because she'll get, is it about views? Is it about that? And if it is, even if that happens, I still wouldn't be behind you on that. Because it wasn't about the children if you're doing it that way. If you're doing it that way of holding on to the bitter end, and then it might come out that you were telling the truth, and you get to sit on your panel and praise everybody and tell everybody, what you want to say, it still wouldn't have been about the children. It would have been about you. If that is true, I will not paint her in a great light. Who would cause all this anguish amongst subs and creators dividing community more? I agree, Cheyenne. Even if that's the case, she'll still look like a terrible person, and we get to know the kids got the money. Right. Absolutely, Cheyenne. I will be happy that the children got the money, but I still would not respect Diane in this scenario. I just wouldn't, because that's what the people that are supporting her keep saying. You know, they keep saying that she's going to prove to you. You guys just wait. I think I saw a comment from Ash saying, something like, wait until you see what Diane's going to do, but I'm not going to talk about what Diane's plans are. It's not my place. Not word for word, but basically like certain people know Diane's plan. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to clap my hands and give you that apology that you're looking for if you actually are keeping it from everybody and watching this community come unraveled and friendships destroyed and everything, for you to just be like, told you guys I was telling the truth. You could have done that forever ago, and then it's not about the kids, it's about you. You're being selfish. I think the key phrase is right. It's all about her. I think it's telling how she's handling it. Yeah, Lorelei or Lee, we always get it wrong, and we apologize. But yeah, Dixie Lou, I think Randy is shocked by all of this. I think Randy and Wendy are. I think both of them are shocked. I mean, I'm sure they have their own thoughts and opinions, and I have to give them, well, I'll give Wendy more respect than I will Randy, because Randy has come up here and screamed at people to defend Diane, and I'm sorry, when she used her words of "I will lie for my friends," that was very telling to me. When she said, "I would lie for my friends," okay, then you're out. But Wendy, I think Wendy is confused. I can't speak for her, but I think Wendy is handling it well. I think that she's not, speaking because I think she doesn't even know. And she don't want to be out here to be proved wrong, So she rather hang back, stay quiet, and see how this unfolds. And that's how she should have done. It should do it because I don't think she really knows how this is going to unfold. I think in her heart she believes Diane. I think in her heart she's her friend. She knows she's a good person, but I think she has her doubts. The couple of times she's gone on a panel, you could tell she's had doubts. She's even admitted that. So I think she's doing it the right way by kind of just hanging back and seeing how it unfolds. Randy, on the other hand, well, when you sit on a panel and tell everybody that you would lie for your friends, I think that's telling. I think Wendy is a true friend to Diane and she's getting hurt by this and it's wrong. I agree with that, Beth. I do agree with that. Wendy could back away and her Dr. Phil folks would follow her because she is the face of the show. My opinion. Okay, Mr. Positive. Randy seems like a follower, honestly. Well, I don't want my boots to my throat, so I'll I'll refrain from my opinions on that. Lorelei Lee, whatever one it is. I'm so sorry. Um, but I don't want boots to a throat, so I think I already said enough to trigger her. But all I was using was her words. Wendy didn't sound doubtful to me last night on BTS's panel. Randy is the one sounding very baffled. Wendy sounded certain last night. See, I didn't listen to all of I got up this morning and I kind of went in there, but I didn't watch all of it. When I Neck. Thank you, Truth. Good to see you, sweetheart. Um I know that they were upset with Brian St. John. Um and I know Brian St. John went live with his take on it and they had their take on it. I think that Brian was truly doing it to protect Hello Starlight. I don't think he was doing it to, you know, throw shade, bring light, dox Hello Starlight because I do think Brian likes Hello Starlight. I think Brian actually did it because she played a video destroying the candles. I have my own opinions on that, but I'll keep them to myself. Destroying the candle and whatever, and there was things that were shown that could jeopardize her and her children's, from people going real life. And I really think he tried to do it to protect her, and that is my opinion. But I didn't really listen to Wendy, so I don't know. Maybe Wendy got something that we didn't know. But a lot of people are like, well, isn't that interesting? You know, Diane does the Google Meet and Wendy's not there. But as soon as the Google Meet went off, that's when BTS went live and Wendy jumps on panel. So everybody's like, why did she avoid the Google Meets? Because they thought maybe she was busy, maybe she was working, whatever, right? So that makes sense. But as soon as the Google Meets went off, from what I gathered, and if I'm wrong, correct me, BTS went live and Wendy was right there. So I don't know. Don't trust anyone with a mullet. No, you never trust somebody with a mullet unless he's Joe Dirt. You can trust Joe Dirt, Stewie. She was probably watching STS live during the Google Meet. Oh, maybe. That might be a good, yeah, Dixie Lou, maybe. And I'm not going to, like I said, I don't care about that stuff. I really just don't. I don't care if Wendy was in Google Meets, if Wendy wasn't, if Wendy was watching something or not. I don't care about all that. What I care about is this mother and these children. And I think people are starting to lose sight of that. And I just think that we need to not lose sight of that. I know that people get caught up. People, we're human, we're women, we're men. We get caught up. I even got caught up, at one point. I did. And that's when I pulled back because I knew I was getting caught up. And I made bad judgments when I got caught up. And I would just hate for good people to get caught up and make bad judgments. I think that these have been talked about long enough. I think everything that could be done has been done. And I think now we just have to wait and move on. Dragon Stellar makes them look even worse. It shows they only agreed with him when he played to their side, not when he's objective. Well, I have to agree with that because I mean, I never knew Stellar. I didn't know Stellar at all until Diane praised him. I mean, she praised him, said he's not a liar, he's a man of God, he wouldn't lie, he's all about facts. She praised him up and down. Um, Made him sound like a wonderful man. And I still don't know Stellar. But now because Stellar is having his opinion and being transparent and whatever, now he's no good and he's a liar. Which one is it? I don't know. I think right now Diane is just if if you're not for Diane, you're nothing. Hold on 1 second. Love you. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute for a second. You're not gonna say my husband bought me breakfast. So they're mad at the Stellar guy? I believe so. I believe they are. I don't know. It just seems like they are. There's a comment floating around that Diane made in a chat. Don't know what chat it was. Maybe somebody can clarify that. But there was a comment Diane made in a chat that basically everybody screenshotted, and it wasn't very nice about Stellar. It wasn't. He's 71, Remy? Really? He does not look 71. I'm sorry, but Diane is not the be all say all. Well, a lot of people think they're the be all say all around here. And I don't think anybody's the be all see all. Not even me. Nobody. Nobody is better than anybody around here. We're all in the same community. We're all doing the same thing. Nobody is better than anybody. I know I'm definitely not better than anybody. I don't try to be. I just try to be me. But I think there's a lot of people that put themselves on a pedestal that shouldn't be on a pedestal because I think we're all pretty equal. I am for the children until it gets figured out. If I'm not welcome after that, then I do not belong in there. I absolutely, Cassie. I totally agree. Same. No matter how it turns out, no matter what. If I'm never accepted and they hate me forever because I was for the children, then I'm with you. So be it. So be it. I wasn't meant to be there anyways. But I know that the other people that are for the same reason, that's where I belong. So I really hope that when this is all said and done, people don't hold people for having an opinion. But this is how that community works. They hold on to something and they take it and they can't let it go. But they have to see the position we were put in to give the opinions we gave. So just because you chose to put us in that position, that people that actually cared about you, people that actually might have liked you and saw good in you and saw what you did for this community, but now they're doubting that, it's because you put them in that position to doubt you. You put them in that position to have the opinions they have. So if anybody is to blame for somebody having an opinion, it's you. It's you, not us. Because everybody was for Diane. Everybody thought Diane was doing good for this community. So now people are hurt. Do you think it's easy for these people that never doubted you before or doubting you now? You don't think it was hard for them to look at that and now have doubts about you? They have every right. I'm sure it wasn't easy for them. There was a couple of people that really were like, this is crazy. There's no way, not Diane. And now I'm seeing them saying, because of her actions and because of the way she's handling it, I have to have a different view because she's giving me no other choice. And you cannot hold that against anybody. You have to hold that for yourself. But if you're going to sit there and remember all these people that had an opinion when this is all said and done, and you want to shun them for it, shame on you. Throwing the word propaganda around, I suggest you watch some videos on North Korea. Hashtag show me the money. Bailey, could you imagine me doing that in my house? But I understand Diane being hurt as well. I do. I get, but that's the thing. I can see where Diane's being hurt. I can see I was a Patreon for Laura when a lot of stuff was going on. And I saw the behind the scenes and I saw how hurt she was. But at the same time, when when you're not transparent and you don't give this community what they're asking for, this is what happens. So how can I feel bad when you handled it poorly? This would have been done 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Because at first, if everybody remembers, Tiffany and Corey have been going at this receipt thing for a while. For a while. They have been on this for a while. And Tiffany and Corey didn't have much support in the beginning. If you remember correctly, not a lot of people were supporting them. They were kind of the only two people that were kind of on this, and everybody was kind of ignoring them. Everybody was ignoring them. Nobody was really biting. But as Tiffany and Corey dug more and more and more, that's when you saw the shift with the community. And right then and there is when Diane should have done what she needed to do. Because Diane was basically sitting there when this was going on in the beginning and they were having no support. She was sitting on her panel saying they're crazy. They're this, they're that. You know, they don't know what they're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. She kind of made jokes about it. She didn't really take it seriously. Why? Because they didn't have an army behind them. It was just them two looking in. Right? And so at that time, they were kind of like, oh, check Tiffany and Corey out. Look at them. They're hot messes. They don't know what they're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. But Tiffany never gave up. Corey never gave up. And they kept digging and kept digging and kept screaming at the top of their lungs that this was going on. And then all of a sudden, they put out enough to make people go, could they be telling the truth? Could this really be happening? Is Diane really doing this? And then Diane didn't find it funny anymore. Diane dug her heels in and went underground. And that is where she stayed. She's canceled lives. She's deleting lives. She's doing this. She's doing that. Like, you could have handled it right then and there if, like I said, it was about the children. Everyone who disagrees is crazy, unstable, or mental. Always, Captain Obvious. Always. They change daily on who's crazy and who's mental and who needs help and who this and who that. It changes daily. She's letting her ego get in the way. Well, I've heard that. Hey, hybrid. Listening from the snowplow. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of snow where we are too. Please drive safe. Yes, please. This has always been the reaction about receipts, except before everyone wouldn't be on the same team about her showing them. Now is the time. Exactly, Sonia. She still had a huge group behind her. So Diane wasn't worried about it. She even said on her panel, I'm not worried about it. I got nothing to hide. Let Tiffany and Corey spew their whatever. They're crazy. They're mental. They need help. They need to be in an institution. Blah, 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 blah. Because she had so many people that were still on Diane's side. But like I said, now that even the people that were behind Diane are now moving away and questioning and begging for her to show receipts and please show us. Please don't let this be true. Please let us know that you are what we thought you were. And instead of saying, you know what, because I care about the people, because I care about the children, I will do this, even though I don't feel like I owe anybody anything. But because I care about this community and I care about St. Jude's and I care about the children, I will give you what you want. And she did it. Instead, she's done the complete opposite. And you're losing more and more and more people. It actually doesn't matter if someone's asking for receipts, is crazy or psycho. They still need showing. Show you sent it to those kids, please, Diane. And that, and that's the thing. It's not like people are asking for her arm or her leg or her bank statements or her home or her address or what her last name is or what she ate for dinner. People aren't asking for all that. All they want to see is a St. Jude receipt. How hard? Why is it such a bad thing to ask for? Why is it so hard to show? I don't know. Like I said, I know everybody is probably tired of talking about this. And I didn't want my whole life to be about the receipts. So now I'll be made a hypocrite because I said I wasn't going to. But then I did. I ended up talking for over an hour about it. So I am the hypocrite today. I will take it and I will run with it. I will hold it with pride. Hypocrite Jenna Moon today. Yep, got it. Can we, so I just know that I know everybody is just every time you push you go into a chat, you know, it's about the same thing. So I know for me, I hope Diane shows them, but I don't think she will. So we need to let it go. I just think St. Jude is aware. Diane has chose not to, and that is it. That's all we can do. That's it. So let's not keep digging and talking about the same thing over and over and over again and hating this person and hating that person. Everybody just let it go and let's see how it turns out. Everybody is up in arms talking about it. But talking about it, it's not getting us anywhere. We can't. St. Jude has to do their part. That's all. We just have to wait for the answers. And then we decide. But I hate seeing friendships in this community and everybody being up in arms when there's nothing we can do but continue to pray for those children, continue to pray for Blue Ridge and her child, continue to support St. Jude, but support St. Jude by St. Jude's link and St. Jude's link only, and just be together as a community. Jenna, can we turn our attention to the young mother and help her? Her and her son are much more important. I asked that yesterday, Pop Trauma, in Molly Golightly's. I asked if, we could, because I heard her say something about a GoFundMe that her town and her friends and stuff made her a GoFundMe and she's raised a lot. I asked if we could get that link so we could help. I know people asked for her PayPal. She did not want to give out her PayPal. She says she does not give out her PayPal. She is not giving out her PayPal. I know she talked about a Christmas list yesterday, but she did not end up sending it. She said pretty much what was on it was diapers and nappies and stuff like that, but she decided not to send it. I believe somebody said in the chat that there is something they're working on. So hopefully she will allow us to go into her GoFundMe, or maybe she will allow somebody to make a GoFundMe for this community. But I do know a lot of people have been asking how they can help. But if I hear anything, I will make sure I let you all know. I'm sure Molly will let you know. Tiffany Marie will let you know. I think pretty much how she ended it yesterday was that all she needs is prayers. Prayers, support, and love. So hopefully we'll see. But I know she was definitely against her PayPal being brought up. And I agree, Ems. I don't blame her. I don't blame her either. I know she's really scared to accept things because we see how it happens. People give and you accept, and then all of a sudden something happens and it's give me my money back. So I think she's a little hesitant. Can I blame her? Nope, can't blame her. her top priority is her son. So, but if they do, Remy Dasher, get the heck out of here. Like, really, how many Remy Dashers accounts do you have? Move on. Like, good Lord. Go where somebody gives a heck. But, anyways, and you should care. For you to say that when I'm talking about a mother having a son struggling with cancer, and I'm talking about the community trying to help her, and you come in and say you don't care, that just shows what a good person you are, troll. Good Lord, you should care. That's a 10-month-old baby that's fighting for his life. And this community wants to help. And you're going to come in and say you don't care? Shame on you. Disgusting. It doesn't matter because we care. Absolutely, hounds. Yeah. I mean, really, leave Remy alone. Stop freaking making troll accounts of her. Oh, that makes me mad. Who cares? Are you kidding me? Who cares? I care. This community cares. That mother cares. You're sick. Sick. All right, everybody. Well, with that said, I am going to end my live for today. Tomorrow is Whiskers and Wags Wednesday, but I have some stuff coming up. So I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. I might, if I do it, it's going to be probably later in the morning. And if I don't do it, I might move it to Thursday. So anybody that likes Whiskers and Wags and enjoys it, like I said, either I will schedule my live for tomorrow morning or I might move it to Thursday. So I hope everybody that's dealt with this snowstorm stays safe. Watch your back. Make sure you bend at the knees when you're shoveling. For all of the other people that are enjoying the sunshine and the warm weather, I am jealous. But I hope everybody enjoys their Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, either one. You know I like them both. And everybody stay healthy, stay happy, but most of all, stay you. And I will see you guys all later. Have a good day.